All right, so a lot of the things that I'm using today are brand new. Of course, there's gonna be some things that are not. Some of these I did purchase with my own money, and some of them were sent to me PR. So I will for sure let you guys know which ones I bought, which ones were sent to me, and then as always, everything will be linked in the description box that I used today. Okay, so I'm starting out with my KIEHL'S Daily Reviving Concentrate Drops. My face is having some issues. I'm not exactly sure what is causing it. I know breakouts down here are hormonal. The rest of my face, I just don't know. So, going back to the oldie but goodie, I'm using my KIEHL'S drops to see if my skin can get back to what it was. I am gonna start with the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. I was sent this PR. Ooh. Okay, so it does smell like something I've smelled before, but I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't really want to say a florally scent, but maybe a little bit of a florally scent. For foundation, I'm actually going to be using, I got sent this from Laura Mercier as well. This is a tinted moisturizer. It is oil free and it does have an SPF of 20. I am going to use my sponge to apply this. This is the shade Ochre. So it definitely has a sunscreen tint to it. I can definitely smell the sunscreen for sure. Which is fine because I don't mind the smell of sunscreen, but if you are not a big fan of that scent, then this would probably not be the product for you. It does say it's buildable, so I am gonna take just a little bit more and see how buildable we can get this. So it does build up nicely. Not gonna lie, I am not mad at this at all. All right, then for concealer, this is not a new concealer. This is the COVERGIRL Vitalist Healthy Concealer. I do not have a new concealer to try out right now, so going in with this one. All right, so I am going to set this with a little bit of the KKW Beauty setting powder. Not as much powder as I would typically use, but I did use a bit more concealer than I normally do. So we're just gonna bake a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, so I am going to do my brows off camera and we will be right back. All right, so for eyeshadow today, I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Beached Eyeshadow Palette. I did purchase this with my own doll hairs. They did not send me this PR. Shouldn't they send me PR? Yes, they should have sent me this PR. All right, so this is what the inside looks like. What really got me were these blue shades right here. Just have a pretty decent mirror. So let's see what this does. So it is one matte shade, the rest are shimmers, which gave me just a little bit of a heart attack. Just a little bit of heart attack. But that's okay. I think the shimmers are beautiful. It is summer. Who doesn't want to be shimmery in the summer? ColourPop shade to set my eyeshadow primer. Just like a creamish shade. Just because I don't like to just straight up blend in to primer. So I always kind of like to take a neutral tone and add it down first because it's easier to blend out. So I am taking a Morphe M433 brush and I'm gonna go in with the only matte shade right here, which is Daybreak. And I'm going to take that into my crease. For that being the only matte shade, I'm not mad at it because I do love that color. It does remind me of a lot of the shades from the Tartelette and Bloom palette. To kind of build this up, because I don't want this to be the only shade in our crease. You know, I like to build up color. I have these ColourPop shadows over here. Paper Tiger, it's this one right here. I'm gonna go in with that using the same brush and just kind of build up some color. Have you guys watched the vlog Meeting the Backstreet Boys? Because truly, I had been waiting for that to happen for, no joke, 20 years. I thought I was not going to be as excited as I was, but it's like once I saw them, my 12-year-old self just kicked into play and it was just all downhill. I cannot stop thinking about it, and as ridiculous as I sound, when I open my cell phone and the selfie of, like, my selfie with AJ is cool, right? Like, I'm thankful for that. But when I see my selfies, like 2 with Nick Carter, let me just pop it right here. Let me pop both of them right here. It's like still, I can't believe it. Like, I'm in pure, like, 12-year-old heaven. But I did realize that I cannot party as hard as I used to in my younger days because it takes multiple days to recover. So I'm old, I'm getting old, yeah. But wouldn't change it for anything. I am gonna go back in with that Daybreak and a smaller brush, and we are just going to create a little bit of a halo eye here. So I'm just adding that to the inner and outer corners and then leaving the center clean from product. I'm gonna go in with, all right, then I'm gonna go in with a clean blending brush and just soften up those edges a little bit. Go in with a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape here. And this is in the shade Fair Beige. Doesn't really matter because I'm covering it with shadow. I am just gonna take that in the spots here where we have left clean of product. All right, so when you do this, you wanna make these as even as possible. Little concealer brush. And I'm just gonna pat that down and kind of blend it out so we don't have to blend over any harsh edges. Back into that Urban Decay palette. This reddish shade right here, Heat Wave. And I'm just picking that up on a clean brush. And we're just gonna dab it where we had that concealer. All right, then I'm gonna go into this gold shade here called 16th Street using the same brush. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of that right in the center of the red. All right, then on top of the brow bone for a brow highlight, I'm gonna go in with this top shade Salt here. All right, so for the brow highlight, I'm gonna go back in with this, I'm gonna go in with this shade Blaze and just take a little bit of that just at the tail of my brow, just because that salt I felt was a little bit chalky. Actually, I'm just gonna take it all the way. I'm gonna go in with that small little blending brush that we used to do the inner and outer corners and just add a little bit more of that. Add a little bit more of that if need be. And then just making sure there are no harsh lines. And I'm gonna go in this, I have used this for quite a while. This is honestly probably my favorite blue liner. This is, and I don't even know the name, it's from Wet n Wild, but it's their blue liner pencil. So I'm gonna go in and line my waterline with this. These are so cheap, and it is like a Kohl pencil, I'm pretty sure. But it's in blue, as you can see. Go back into the Urban Decay palette, and I'm gonna pick up this blue shade, the first blue shade called Double Dip. And I'm just using a very small Real Techniques smudger brush. And I'm just gonna take this along the waterline here. A blending brush and just take that along there and kind of smoke that out just a little bit. For our inner corner highlight, we're gonna go back in with that shade Blaze. See, when I used that Blaze shade up here, I didn't think it was patchy, but now putting it on my inner corner, I feel like it looks a little patchy. It does look patchy. It's not. For mascara, I'm gonna be using this mascara from Pure Cosmetics. Dust away that little bit of setting powder that we had. And then for lashes, I was sent these in the mail from BDTC Nation. These are Cosmic Lashes in the shade Born for this. So we're gonna be testing these out. I'm gonna be using my Duo brand glue. The packaging doesn't say really anything else about these. I mean, not really, it doesn't say anything else. It just says Cosmic Lashes and then Born for this on the back. So we're gonna test these out. So I'm gonna jump off camera and do my contour only, and then we will do the rest of the face together. I haven't actually done my contour yet, but I decided to add some wings, then, like I always do, decided I didn't like them. So to jazz these up, this is from NYX. It's the Liquid Crystal Liner in Crystal Pewter. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take some of this and we are just going to line this wing on the bottom with this blue glitter. And then bring a little bit of this down, just a little underneath the eye. And we're gonna do that on both sides. This is why I never do wings. They always sound like a good idea to me. And then I'm like, ew, yeah, you don't like them. I do it every single time. Go in with these lashes because the glue is dry and it's like, come on, let's do it already. Get with the program. The lashes are okay. They're definitely synthetic, so they feel a little stiff, but I mean, they're okay. Definitely not my favorite lashes I've ever worn, but definitely not my least favorite either, if that tells you anything. All right, now I'm gonna jump off and do contour, and then we'll be right back. Contour is done. I do feel like because the Tinted moisturizer was a little bit lighter than my skin, I think, that my contour looks a little dark. I don't know. Just things are not going as planned. Anyway, this is from Studio Makeup. It is their Luminous Loose Blush. So we are going to be trying that today. I need to open this. I was not sent this PR, nor did I purchase this myself. I was given this by my bestest friend in all of the universe. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this. Ooh. I keep smelling sunscreen and then I'm like, why? And then I remember that it's the Tinted moisturizer. Okay, so I picked up a little bit more right there than I planned. I think the wings just like threw me off, which they look fine, but I always go back and forth with wings and then I'm like, oh, I hate my whole makeup. Just a crazy thing I do. Well, I wasn't gonna do this, but I am gonna take a little bit of the KKW baking powder and I'm just gonna go underneath of my contour line a little bit on the cheek here, just to kind of give it some more definition. I guess I'm just so used to a full coverage foundation that's just kind of thrown me off a little bit, but it's fine. We're making it work. We're going with it. We're doing it. So for highlighter, I also got sent this in PR. It is the Laura Mercier Face Illuminator. And I did open this when I got this in the mail just to take a little swatch of it, and it's gorgeous. And the shade is Indiscretion. I'm just gonna add that to my forehead. This is a summer makeup, so why not just be as glowy as we can? And then down my nose. For lips, I did purchase this myself. This is new from Wet and Wild. Why don't I see a shade name? Okay, it is Featherless is the shade name, and it says Color Icon Lip Gloss. I hate to say that for a lip gloss, this looks very thick, but okay, so it's not as thick as it looks on the packaging. I was thinking this looked more like a matte liquid lipstick, but it doesn't. But it does have a nice color. Like, I'm living for what this looks like on my lips right now. I swear Wet n Wild is always, they're always on it. All right, I'm gonna take a clean brush and just dust away. Oh, so much better. That powder. And then for setting spray, I don't have a new one, so I am gonna use my coconut tanning water. All right, guys, so this is the finished look. I hope that you learned something awesome today. I hope that you are ready for the beach. Please let me know in the comments below if you have tried any of these products, what you thought about these products. And as always, I will have all of these products linked in the description. In my May, June, maybe July favorites video, I had sampled a song from one of my friends' bands, and I was thinking about doing that more in the future, kind of peeping out some just getting started artists. So if you are one of them or you know one of them, please have them contact me. You can reach me on any of my social medias, which are also linked below in the description box. I would love to help other people get out there like I am trying to do myself. So I look forward to hearing from you guys and checking out some new music. Please, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you loved this video, then make sure you are subscribed. Also, that's it. Be nice to one another, love one another, and I'll see you guys in the next video.